So we're ready for another fast flow because I know we've all kind of had a tough early start to the week, or at least I have. So welcome to a fast flow whenever you're taking this. So that's just what it's going to be. We're going to try to get as much as we can get in, as much mindfulness and body movement as we can get in a short period of time. So let's inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And exhale, just going to the right side, feeling a stretch in the side of our body. And inhale back up, exhale over to the left. And inhale back up, exhale folding forward. Inhale halfway lift, and exhale walking back to a plank pose. And inhale up, inhale and plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale the baby cobra, and exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Just pedaling your legs out, taking some deep breaths here. Inhaling through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. On inhale, bending knees, gazing forward, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, coming back to the plank pose. Inhale and plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, hopping or walking, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up overhead. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meeting in chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to the downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, hopping or walking, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, sitting in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhaling here. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meeting in chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to the downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Inhaling back up. Exhale, right knee to nose, holding here for 3 and 2. And planting the foot between the hand. Back heel comes down, coming into a warrior 1. Inhaling here. Exhale, interlacing the hands at the base of the spine. Coming into a slight back bend on the inhale before you fold into the inside of your right knee. Inhaling here. And exhaling. On inhale, slowly rising back up, arms up overhead. Exhale, opening to warrior 2. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. And exhale, coming to extended side angle. Inhale as reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. And inhale, coming back to a warrior 2. Exhaling, hands around the right leg. The right leg comes back to a 3-legged down dog. Inhale forward to a 3-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, left knee to nose, holding here for 3 and 2. And planting the foot between the hands. Back heel comes down, coming into a warrior 1. On inhale, interlacing your hands, opposite pointer finger on top. Exhale, folding to the inside of the left knee. Arms reach up overhead, really stretching out in front of those shoulders. On an inhale, slowly coming up, arms release. Exhale, opening to warrior two. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming to extended side angle. Inhale, reversing the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. Inhale is reverse the warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. And coming back to a warrior two. Cartwheeling hands around the left leg. The left leg comes back to a three-legged down dog. Inhale forward to the three-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Both legs meet in upward dog. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting back in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, meeting back in chaturanga. Inhale, the upward dog. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, right knee to the right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, taking the arm balance. Meeting back in chaturanga. Coming into an upward dog. Exhale, back to a downward facing dog. So as you notice, we all deal with distractions. We make the best out of them. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot between the hands. Back heel stays lifted as you come into a high lunge. Feeling a nice stretch in the front of your hip flexor. Inhaling here. Exhale, left elbow underneath the right, elbows away from the chest. Coming forward into a warrior three with eagle arms. Inhaling here. And exhale, coming all the way up, left leg over the right, coming into full eagle. Folding forward, taking that left leg back behind you. Inhaling here. Exhale, planting the palms onto the floor, coming into a standing split. And the left hand's gonna come to the left hip as you slowly twist and open towards the left. Coming into Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Inhaling here. Exhale, planting the palm back down, coming into a standing split. Releasing the back foot down, coming into a low lunge. And then slowly coming to the outside of your left foot. And coming into a side plank. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And coming back to a plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. And taking an inhale through the nose. Sighing it out through the mouth. And then on an inhale, taking it over to the left side as we bring our left leg up. Exhaling left knee to left elbow. Inhaling back up. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. And coming forward, coming into your Ekapada Kundalini. And meeting back in chaturanga. Inhaling to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhaling the left foot between the hands and rising into your high lunge. Inhaling here. Exhaling the right elbow underneath the left. Elbows away from the chest. You slowly tilt forward and coming into your warrior three with eagle arms. Inhaling here. And exhale, right leg comes over the left. Coming into full eagle. Slowly bowing forward. And then the right leg comes back behind you. Arms release down to the mat to a standing split. On an inhale, the right hand comes to the right hip, twisting and opening up towards the right. Inhaling here. And exhale, bringing your hand back to the standing split. Slowly coming back to a low lunge. Coming to the outside of that right foot. As you bring the left foot on top of the right. Stacking your legs. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And bringing the palm back down, coming into a plank pose. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale back to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale back to a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward, hopping or walking feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you sit back into chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, palms come down to the mat. Knees come apart as you prepare for your crow pose. You can always skip any of these practices. Coming into your crow pose and holding here for a couple of breaths. Maybe playing with bringing one leg off into one-legged crow, the other leg, and shooting your legs back into chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog, and exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Taking an inhale through the nose, and sighing it out through the mouth. Down into your forearms, coming into a dolphin. Inhaling, bringing the right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Either staying here and kind of doing the vinyasa, bringing one leg up and then down. Or if you have an arm balance, if you have a forearm balance, coming into the forearm balance. Remembering to breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. And inhale and exhale. Inhale again and exhale. And slowly coming back into a child pose. Inhaling here and exhaling. And coming back into a tabletop position. And slowly meeting back into downward facing dog. One inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sitting back in your chair pose again, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Twisting over to the right. Maybe planting your palms, coming into your side crow. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Coming back to a twisted chair. Inhaling here. Exhale, the left leg comes back, coming into a twisted lunge. Inhaling. And exhale, wheeling up, coming into your warrior two. Inhale, reversing the warrior. You can get up there. Exhale, straightening the right leg. And coming into your triangle pose, Trikonasana. Gazing at the left fingertips. Inhaling here. Exhale, bringing the left hand to the left hip. Bending the right knee, coming forward. And coming into your Ardha Chandrasana. This time maybe bending your left knee, grabbing hold of the ankle. Coming into your bind. Right hand can grab for the left ankle or bringing it to your heart center. Wherever you are, breathing into the pose. Opening up your arms, inhaling here. Exhale, the left palm comes down. Coming into your standing split. Right hand to the right hip as you twist and open towards the right. Again, you can take the bind here, bending the left knee, grabbing hold of the left ankle, this time with your right hand. Staying here, again, you can bring your left hand to your heart center. And slowly opening back up if you're in the bind. Inhaling here. Exhale, bringing that left leg down. The right arm comes down, coming into your low lunge. Walking the right foot out to the side of the mat. Both hands are on the inside of the right foot. You can stay on your palms or come down to your forearms for lizard pose. You can always release that back knee down to the mat in lizard. Slowly coming back to your palms if you're in lizard. We're gonna meet back in chaturanga, so you can come into your arm balance if you wish, or you can just come into a plank pose and come back into your chaturanga. Inhale for upward dog and exhaling back for downward facing dog. Inhaling through your nose and out through your mouth. Again, inhaling through your nose and out through your mouth. On an inhale, taking the left leg up. And exhale, bringing your left foot between your hands. And then bringing your right foot between your hands. And coming into a ragdoll position, into a forward fold. Swaying from side to side. Inhale as your arms come all the way up overhead. Exhale, coming back to our chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhaling here. Exhale, hands come to heart center, twisting over to the left. Again, either staying here or planting your palms. Slowly coming into your side crow. Inhaling here. Exhale, coming back into your twisted chair. Inhaling here. Coming back to your twisted chair. And then the right leg comes back, coming into your twisted lunge. Inhaling here. Exhale as you windmill and open up into a warrior two. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, straightening that left leg, coming into Trikonasana. And gazing over the right fingertips. Inhaling here. Exhale, right hand comes to right hip. Slowly coming forward into your Ardha Chandrasana. Bending the right knee. If you wish to take the bind. Maybe bringing your left hand to the right foot or to the chest. Inhaling here. And exhaling. Opening back up into Ardha Chandrasana. Right arm comes down into a standing split. Inhale as the left hand comes to the left hip and you twist and open toward the left. Again, bending the right knee, maybe coming into a bind. Maybe right hand comes to the heart center. And then bringing your hands back, opening up. The right leg comes down, left hand comes down. Left foot to the edge of your mat. Either staying on your palms or coming down to your forearms. Coming into your lizard pose. Did you close that? Open. And taking some deep breaths in lizard pose. And then planting your palms back into the mat, so either coming into a plank and meeting in chaturanga, coming into your arm balance, Ekapada Kundinasana, maybe coming into your chin balance, and coming back into a chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog, and exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Inhaling through the nose, and out through the mouth. On an inhale, coming forward into a plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Oops. And exhale, the right leg comes forward between your hands. Paralleling both feet, coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Bringing your right hand directly underneath your chest as the left arm comes up. And then planting the left palm underneath your chest. The right arm comes up. And then planting both palms directly underneath your shoulders. You can come down into a tripod if you wish. Your crown, your head comes down to the mat. Slowly, maybe your legs rise up. Taking a breath here. Either staying here, maybe trying a different balance. Maybe both heels come together. Maybe trying to come into a lotus position. The right leg comes over. The left leg comes over. You can always just stay in your tripod. And then slowly releasing your legs. Folding down. And then walking your hands over to the right foot, coming into a nice stretch. Inhaling here. Exhale, walking them over to the left foot. Inhaling here. And exhale, walking hands directly underneath your shoulders. You're going to inhale as you bring your hands to your heart center. And as you slowly come up, right foot turned out, bending the right knee, coming into your warrior two. Inhale as you reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. This time, maybe coming into the bind, right arm underneath. Grabbing hold left fingertips. Gazing over the left shoulder. And slowly opening back up the arms. On an inhale, coming back to a warrior two. On an exhale, cartwheeling hands around the right leg. Coming back into a plank pose. And from plank pose, you're going to bring both forearms down to the mat. And paralleling your right forearm to the top of the mat. Coming over onto the outside of your right foot. The left arm comes up. Inhaling here. And exhaling, the left arm comes back down to the mat. Paralleling both arms. And then bringing your left arm to the top of the mat. The right arm comes up. And exhale, paralleling both arms to each other. Then bringing your left palm into the mat. Then your right palm. Inhaling here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to a downward facing dog. Taking an inhale through the nose. And sighing it out through the mouth. Slowly coming down to your knees and taking a wide-legged child's pose. And then we're going to try a different inversion quickly. So you're going to take opposite elbows. And both opposite elbows are going to come down to the mat. It's going to look like that. I'll try to gear the camera so it looks towards us. Then you're gonna bring the crown of your head to in front of your elbows, your forearms. So your hands are still clasped with your elbows, coming to a downward facing dog. Slowly bringing your knees into your chest. Bringing one leg up, then the other. Then bringing both legs straight in the air. And again, both hands are grasping for the elbows, opposite elbows. Breathing here. This is just another variation of a headstand. Just play around with it. And if you're in this variation, you can always lower your legs and come back to a forearm plank. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog as we get ready for the opposite side. On an inhale, the left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, paralleling both feet to the side wall. And coming into a wide-legged forward fold. On an inhale, your hands come to heart center. Exhale, bending your right knee as your left foot comes up. Inhale, back up. Exhale, bending your left knee as your right toes come up. And inhaling back up. Exhale, bending your right knee as your left toes come up. And inhale, back up. Exhale, bending your left knee as your right toes come up. And inhale, back up. Exhale, folding forward. On an inhale, your hands come to your hips. Exhale, slowly rising up. Left toes turn out. Coming into a warrior two, facing the front of the mat. Inhaling here. And exhale, straightening the left knee. Oh no, we're gonna come into extended side angle. And then coming into our bind, the left arm on your knee. Looking over your right shoulder. Inhaling here. And exhale. And opening your arms back up, straightening the left knee. Coming into triangle pose. He's saying hi. Inhaling here. And exhale, bending the left knee, coming back up to your warrior two. Cartwheeling the hands around the left leg. Coming back to a plank pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, both forearms come back down to the mat. Coming into your forearm plank. Inhaling, forearm plank. And exhaling. We're going to take our right leg up and bring our right knee to our right shoulder. Then extend it back. Left leg comes up. Left knee to left shoulder. Extending it back. Working the core. The right leg comes up. Right knee to right shoulder and back. Left leg comes up. Left knee to left shoulder and back. And then coming all the way down to our bellies in the side pose. Rocking our hips from side to side. And slowly pressing back up into a child's pose. And back into a downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending your knees, looking forward. Exhale, walking or hopping feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale as the arms come all the way up. Exhale, bringing hands to heart center. And taking the right foot in for a tree pose, hands to heart center. Just grounding ourselves before we finish up this practice. Bringing your arms up overhead. And bringing your right knee straight out in front of you, extending the leg, pointing the toes, inhaling here. Exhale, coming back into your full expression of warrior three. Bringing the palms down, coming into a standing split. And the right leg comes back into a low lunge. Left foot comes back to meet the right foot. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. And exhaling back to the downward facing dog. On an inhale, bending the knees, gazing forward. Exhale, hopping or walking, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Left foot to the inner right thigh or inner right shin, hands to heart center. Inhale, the arms come up and the gaze follows. Exhaling here. And bringing your left knee into your chest. Left foot straight out in front of you. Inhaling here. Exhale, the left leg comes back behind you, coming into your full expression of warrior three. Bringing the palms down to the mat into a standing split. Left leg comes back. Inhaling here. Exhale, the right leg comes back to meet the left. Inhaling here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to upward dog. Exhaling back to a downward facing dog. On an inhale, bend the knees. On an exhale, jumping through into a boat pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, half boat. Inhaling back to boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhaling back to boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhaling back to boat. Exhale, bending the knees, slowly coming all the way down to the mat. The right leg comes on top of the left thigh. Right arm interlaced, comes through, grabbing hold of the left shin. And rocking from side to side, coming into reverse pigeon. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And unraveling your legs. The left foot is on top of the right thigh. Left hand grabs the right shin, rocking from side to side. And then unwrapping your legs. And you're just going to come into a happy baby pose, grabbing the outside of your feet, rocking from side to side. And then hugging your knees into your chest. You're going to rock forward and back until you rock into a seated position. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Inhale as you take a back bend. Exhale, folding over your feet. Slowly coming back up. Legs come wide. So coming to a seated, wide-legged forward fold. You can either stay like this, or you can slowly walk your palms out in front of you. Maybe trying to bring your head down to the mat. Resting here. Walking your hands back up, bending your knees, coming into a final cross-legged seated position. If you wish to come down to your back and take a full Shavasana, I will shut off the camera so you don't have all of my distractions in the back, and you guys can take a full Shavasana. Otherwise, bringing your hands to your heart center. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.